Evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Welcome to the Wednesday night Fanzone Show with Jack. 52 days in to go till the season starts, and 45 days till the Manchester City-Leicester City game at Wembley Stadium. Will you be one of them 60,000 plus fans getting a ticket? Let us know. We'll be talking about Danny Ward to Wolves. We'll also be talking about Kagalar Soyuncu, links to Manchester United. We'll be talking about the battle of the goalkeepers come Saturday as Danny Ward takes on Kasper Schmeichel. And we'll be talking about Nuno Tavares. 15 million euros believed to be the fee that Leicester are willing to pay to bring the young left back in, age 21. So, guys, smash a like for me, and let's get the show going. And let's go.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Hi guys, welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Hope everyone's well tonight. Hope everyone's had a great day in the sunshine. What has everyone been up to? Let us know in the comments. Please like and share this stream for me. Subscribe to Leicester Fan TV if you're new. And yeah, welcome to Leicester Fan TV, the Wednesday night Fanzone Show. We want your comments, your views. Join in the debate. As I'll be going through each topic, let me know what you think, and let's get some hellos in then. Manges, hello. Ben Tompkins, hello. How are you? Mateus, how are you, pal? Kane, hello. Rene, hello. NWOB, hello. Daz, evening, pal. How are you? Daz says Daka out for the top attacker. Yes. David S, evening, pal. Great times to be a Leicester fan with all the excitement for potential signings, of course. This season, it'll be about strengthening the cause and making sure we hit them European spots once again this season. Tuscan Fox, hello. How are you? Ian, hello. Ellis, Wagwan. Hello from England. Tom, hope you're well in the States. Alan, hello. Facebook user, evening. Paul, how are you, pal? Hope you're well. How likely is Nuno Tavares? Where it's believed to be talks have begun between Benfica and Leicester are willing to pay the €15 million for the 21-year-old left back. Obviously, Brendan wants to bring in a left back, and he wants to bolster the squad this season. Can't wait for Daka the attacker. Thoughts on Biscoff? Do you know what? I love Biscoff. If everyone loves Biscoff, hit a like for me. It'd be fantastic. Bradley, hello, pal. Andy Medhurst, evening, pal. Yes, Edward will not be coming to Leicester City Football Club. That's for sure. Any news on Ryan Bertrand? We will be getting into that in the next couple of minutes or so. Gray, how are you? How are you, Gray, baby? Hope you're well, Graham. Let's get the other half of J&R in, Ross. Ross, how are you, pal?
Yeah, how the devil are we?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. Just a bit tired, been working, so so thought I'd have a quick have a break while come on here.
So Ross, let's start off then. 52 days till the new Premier League season starts, or you can count it from 45 days when Leicester play Manchester City at Wembley in the Community Shield.
You can. Obviously it'd be nice to be at Wembley. There'll be more fans, hopefully more than 65,000. Because remember, that 65,000 is for the Euro semi-finals and final.
Yeah.
What a goal, Lewandowski. So I'm just watching the highlights just come up, from the Poland game. What a goal from Lewandowski. But no, hopefully more fans can go in, and I'd love to go to Wembley again against Manchester City. People say what they want, but at the end of the day, it's still a trophy at the end of the day, no matter what people say. And then obviously we've got Wolves' first game, which again I always like to say this. I predicted Wolves at home. Just thought I'd put it out there. I did. I actually predicted it. But no, it depends. The signings obviously got Danny Ward's potentially going to Wolves. But here's the question, though. I think loan or permanently, because that's the thing.
Specifying.
That's only if Patricio does go, though. I mean, until he's gone, But I can see why we want to go. He's doing well at tournament.
Can we all laugh at Scotland now? Well, they've got 1 point from England.
They're going home. They're going home. They're going. Scotland's going home.
Champions League this season. Ross, let's wish a big happy birthday to Papi Mendy.
Imagine he's not 29. No, he's lying. He looks about
29 years old today.
He looks younger than me.
Anyone looks younger than you, Ross?
Oh, you cheeky bugger.
Even if your food's going out today, it still looks younger than you.
Rooting for Hungary against Germany.
Big happy birthday to Papi Mendy from everyone at Leicester Fan TV.
I'm just saying about Danny. If we're gonna Danny Ward, how much do we pay him? 12 million quid, something like that. 12 million quid. With his performances against Wales, who knows? The price could go up.
Let's talk about then the battle of the goalkeepers: Kasper Schmeichel versus Danny Ward.
Come on, Denmark. No, not because it's Wales. It's it would be really nice for Denmark to get us further into the tournament as much as they can. For Ericsson. And obviously I'm still got the one the other day, and the one convincingly.
Yeah.
Was it 4-1, 4-2, something like that? 4-1.
The goal by Christensen, a banger.
Whoa. What? I'm watching because obviously the other game was on, wasn't it? It was the other game that was in the group. I can't remember where now. Belgium and Finland, and Jonathan Pearce. Obviously, you could tell his reaction.
I'm not sure, Peter, on that one. Ross, so talking about Danny Ward, guys, and Kasper Schmeichel as they play on Saturday, they face off. Which team are we on then? Are we on team #Danny Ward or team #Kasper Schmeichel? Get it in the comments, 100%. And we'll see who gets the most votes.
I like Danny Ward, but I'm sorry, it's going to go to Kasper because I think Denmark have got that. I mean, that Poulsen. You talk about strikers. I know, obviously, this Dapper, whatever you call him, is coming and stuff. But do you know, for any reason that fails, that transfer, for any reason, we should look at Poulsen. Very good striker, Poulsen. I think I think he plays for. I can't remember who he plays for now. I think it's Leipzig.
Daz has gone for Kasper. Gareth's gone for Jasper. Is that Jasper Gareth or is that Kasper Schmeichel? We ain't talking about Golden Balls, are we?
Oh, what a show! Before you continue on that, who if you used to watch it, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Be honest. Would you steal, no matter how much it is?
Of course you would.
Good on you. 90 grand steal.
Kasper's now got 3. Danny Ward's got 1.
Oh,
we'll get them all up in the next 15 minutes. You've got 15 minutes to vote, guys. When we're halfway through the show.
Oh yeah, the game's tonight, isn't it? Hungary versus Germany. Come on, Hungary.
It is. France versus Portugal.
Yeah, I really want Hungary to win that game and France beat Portugal, and then Hungary go through. And then we get not just because we're going to play Hungary, because it would be really nice for the group of deaf as Hungary in to go through. I think that would be very good for a football, and it's a full capacity crowd as well. 65,000 at the Puskas Arena.
I do not know.
Yeah, no social distancing, no masks, no, because they've cleared it, but yet we're not allowed to go to a pub with more than 6 people. Less, it's stupid. So there you go. Oh,
right then, Ross. Talking about Danny Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Wolves are very interested in taking Danny Ward. Whether it's a permanent or a loan, I'm not sure. But I'm sure with Rui Patricio leaving Wolves for Roma, I think it'll be a permanent deal with Danny Ward going to be their number 1 ahead of John Ruddy.
Is he really going? I generally didn't know that he was leaving. That's why I mentioned. Yeah. That's why I said that. Why would he go to Wolves for being number 2? But now you've said it, I didn't realise that. Fair enough. He wants first team football. You can't really blame him if he wants to leave. You cannot blame him at all. All right, Gray.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah, yo.
Gray, Danny Ward then to Wolves. What do you reckon? Permanent or loan deal?
I kind of agree with Ross. He's sort of at the age now where he's wanting first team football. He's had a great tournament, and I think he is going to be looking to get.
Jesus Christ. Happy return, Till Holloway.
Oh,
you had a great holiday. I'm sure brother Phil enjoyed it in the UK, considering he can't leave the country yet.
Dear me. Who's that? The thing is, we've still got Jakupovic.
Yeah, we've still got Jakupovic. Yeah,
we've also got
Jakupovic.
We've still got Iverson.
We've still got Iverson.
I think Iverson's on the radar of going to Preston on loan again this season. Maybe that depends on Danny Ward's transfer to Wolves.
Well, because I remember we loaned him out to Rotherham about a year and a half ago, and the Rotherham fans, obviously, Dan my neck it was, they're saying he's a very good keeper.
Did anyone? Sorry, Ross, didn't mean to interrupt you. So, I was just going to say, did anyone heard the rumour about Gilmore going to Norwich?
Yes.
Billy Gilmore, sorry, not Happy
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore.
Wouldn't that be a sneak if you could get that? I think he's a brilliant player.
He is a good player. I mean, obviously, Scotland's massive.
Ross Gray, what's on the menu tonight? Then everyone wants to know.
I had my chips and cheese toasty yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have a chip butty today. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. So
no, it was just beef burger sandwich tonight. It was shopping day, so beef burger sandwich for me. Can everyone say hello to me, mate? Me twin that's joining the show.
No, sorry, I thought you meant your top. I think where's the rest to take that?
Hey, mate, in the 3rd floor flat, it's hot.
But what was said about Danny? Yeah, Danny Ward want first team football, and with Gilmore, I don't think Chelsea is it Chelsea, innit? Happy Gilmore,
Yeah.
so Billy Gilmore.
Yeah.
So I watched Happy Gilmore yesterday. So I said this before, I don't think Chelsea would be stupid enough to give him to us because Chelsea now have established us as a top 6 team. I don't think Chelsea are that stupid enough to let him. I mean, obviously, if he comes, brilliant. But what I'm saying is that if, example, Leicester, if we had him, you wouldn't want to let him go to a Chelsea or a Liverpool, would you? You wouldn't. You wouldn't want to do that. So it'd be good if we got him, but there'll be a lot of other teams after him. Obviously. He impressed for Scotland after their massive 0-0 win against England.
Gave Chilwell COVID.
Nice.
I mean, did anyone see Roy Keane's comments last night before the game? And he said, "Why would you go and stand talking to someone you've just played against?" He said, "I don't like speaking to people for 5 minutes."
But his wife.
Well, he's got a brilliant point though. You've just gone in a football match against a team, country that you hate, and everything else.
Exactly.
And with all this social distancing and everything else that's meant to be taking place, why would you put yourself at risk So Chilwell's gone to a competition, and depending on what happens in the next game, he's more than likely not gonna
because he's an
make
idiot.
a show.
He's an idiot. Yeah. That's what I mean. He's been an idiot for a bit anyway, and
Chilwell's got a name for himself.
But and the day, there was a massive debate on this. Why all this having to isolate and all that stuff. At the end of the day, Philip Schofield, I don't know if anyone heard it on this morning. He said it perfectly. Can't we just move on and just?
No, but work.
Well, no, I just heard it on on internet saying like, come on, we've got to move on. Come on, everyone's getting tested and all that stuff and all that things. You just need to move on.
So how come none of the Scotland players had to self-isolate when they're in a closer proximity than him?
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm no idea, but it's one of them things. Maybe they tested negative. When if they did a test and still negative, I always believe end of the day with all this testing. If you test negative, then that's it. You don't need to isolate. That's my opinion, but everyone will probably shoot me out in the foot or whatever on here. But that's just my opinion. We're all entitled.
But Mount and Chilwell didn't test positive though, did they? Public Health England got involved and said because they've been next to him for so long, that you've got to isolate, and that's the end of it.
Right then, boys. Let's move on to transfers. There's quite a bit to talk about actually since last week. I know it's all rumours and that, but don't we all love a good debate?
We all love a good Ronald rumour. Go on then. Right
then. So let's start off with Kagalar Soyuncu to Manchester United.
Sorry, you meant to say realistic. Sorry, you meant to say realistic transfer.
Well, I wouldn't say like realistic. I'd just say like apparently Man United's put him on top of their transfer list to sign this summer because they're looking for a centre half.
They've been looking for a centre half before, even after Maguire, because they don't trust Maguire. Let's be honest. They really after a centre back. They don't. Maguire. Thing is, if he was that good, Man U won't be looking at another centre back. Yeah. So there must be he must be doing something wrong for him to do that. And obviously we were smart to let him go for that much money. We were smart enough to do it. And yeah, you're right. He isn't going anywhere. End of the day, he's settled in Leicester. He's done so well. I know. Obviously, a few games last season he didn't great. Obviously, without Evans, but obviously with Evans and obviously plenty of Fafana coming in, they play so well when Evans is there. We're doing well. Harvest. I love the picture. But I don't think he'll go anywhere. But this is football. It's business. I hate to say it, it's a business now. And obviously, so Soyuncu's agent might say, maybe look elsewhere and see what happens. But I hope not. It's one of the things.
So I think if he goes anywhere, it'll be Chelsea because they're offering more money and the player in return. There was a rumour the other day, but I don't think Cads will go nowhere.
It's all agents, isn't it, Ross? This time of the window and that, it's all agents try getting moves for each of their players.
I'm just going to shoot for a minute and come back before the end of the show.
Great. Talking about agents then. Agents like to move their players quite quickly, don't they, in the transfer window and look for their next club. Just to have a bit more money in their pocket.
Yeah.
I guess it's just one of them, Gray. Obviously, Tielemans, this Liverpool thing's reporting still.
It's going to go on for a while, and you're going to know more once the Euros are over. I don't think Yuri will go anywhere this season. I think he's going to have another season with us. He's played a massive part this year, and he went against his agent last year.
Where is Phil? Phil does show on a Monday. He'll be back next season. He's gone on holiday. He's just come back from the Maldives.
See, I do think Yuri went against his agent when he signed for us, and I think he'll do it again. Players player and fans player of the season. I think he owes it to the club. He's settled.
Yeah.
Yuri won't be going anywhere.
I think only one big player will go. Probably Tilly. I can't think. I don't think it's Tillemans. Obviously, Madison's been linked with Arsenal for 65 million plus Joe Willock. Would you believe? Would you take Joe Willock, Gray?
I don't know much about him, Jack, to be honest, because Arsenal don't interest me.
I think he had a good spell at Newcastle last season. Scored quite a lot of goals in consecutive games.
Did he?
Yeah. I think it's all up in the air at the minute. Obviously, there's 2 transfers that we're going to get onto now. Patson Daka, 27 goals this season in 28 games, Gray, for Salzburg. Does he excite you? Obviously, he's 22 years old as well. He's very young, and I think the experience of Jamie Vardy will help him along the way at Leicester City.
Going to be honest, I haven't watched the video that someone put up on YouTube yet about him, but what I'm hearing about him, yeah, he's going to be an exciting player. Let's just hope he hits the ground running with.
Yes, the deal's believed to be done, and apparently he'll be in Leicester next week before they start pre-season, according to reports. Let's talk about.
Are you going to let me talk now?
Go on then.
I'm just joking, mate.
You take over.
No, you're all right, mate. You'll probably just cut me off.
Right, let's talk about Babakary Sommer. That deal believed to be sorted out next week before they come back for training and that.
Right.
And he's believed to be flying into England from France in the next couple of days.
And who's he paid for?
Lille. They've just won the league.
Right.
In France.
Again, Jack, I don't know much about the European players and that, unless I've seen them on this, because I don't pay much attention to any of the football. My wife will probably say different.
Yeah. There's a transfer today. Benfica man, youngster, 21-year-old Nuno Tavares for €15 million. According to reports, Leicester's willing to pay that sort of price to bring him in. Obviously, young, but is he experienced enough for the Premier League? I think you'd need that experienced head, wouldn't you, Greg? So we've got Luke Thomas as well, haven't we? And James Justin, who's also young and up and coming.
Yeah, well, look at JJ. You know, he was thrust in. Luke Thomas was thrust into the mix because of injury. JJ didn't disappoint, never put a foot wrong, I don't think. Luke Thomas, I think, for that lad, I think he needs to beef up a bit over the summer because he gets pushed off the ball a little too easy. But he's had some bloody good games.
Luke Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I think he's learning his trade, isn't he, Gray? I think
definitely
got that experienced head in this summer. Reported to be by Ryan Bertrand on a free. Apparently Leicester are closing in on that one. So
I heard that fell through.
Ed Ward did. I'm not sure about Bertrand. Obviously, Arsenal seem to have pulled out of the deal now for Bertrand. They're more looking at Ben White and Basuma from Brighton. Right. So I guess that'd help, like James Justin and that, wouldn't it? Luke Thomas and people like that. Dewsbury Hall went on loan to Luton last season. Had a fantastic spell there. Player of the season. Won all the awards. What was on offer there?
Yeah.
How will he fit in, Gray, next season, do you think?
It all depends who we sign in the summer. He's an attacking midfielder, and or is he a forward?
Midfielder.
Attacking midfielder.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think depending on who we sign and what happens is depending on whether he should stay out on loan for another season. Maybe try and loan him to a Premier League team like a Norwich, Watford, where he's going to play week in, week out in the Premier League and get him Premier League experience before we bring him back.
Ryan Bertrand then, Gray. Will it be a good signing?
I think it would. I think it would. What was he, 31?
32, I believe.
And, you know, it's always good to have a bit of a wiser head around the club.
Yeah.
You know, help the youngsters, help the lads coming through and everything else. So, yeah, I do believe there would be a good signing for a free.
Rennie B says, great. Who is your captain for next season? He believes it should be Wesley Fofana. What about you?
Johnny.
Johnny or
Yuri. But I do think the team listen to the team do listen to Johnny, and it's a better knit when Johnny's the captain. As much as I love Caspar, I think he's the wrong person to have the armband.
Yeah, I don't believe a goalkeeper should be captain either. I think it should be a player more upfield to boost that confidence and get the Reds up when obviously.
Hey mate, I used to play in goal and I was a captain when I lived in Plymouth. Yeah, believe me, they heard me up the other end of the pitch.
I'm not surprised. Where you on here? You ain't far away. We can hear you from Birmingham.
Now even my wife's giving me grief now.
If you had to pick one player to sell, who would it be?
I'd probably say Madison.
Yeah.
Only because, and obviously a lot of people are saying, this COVID thing and everything else with him. I like him. He's a great player and that, but when he was injured, you know, the team gelled well without him.
Yeah. And,
you know, life without Madison wouldn't be so bad, but I think he'll stay. You know, his girlfriend's just give birth or due to give birth. What you wouldn't want to uplead, you wouldn't want to upheave a very hormonal woman who's just had a baby.
Well, has that been putting him off? Will it be sleepless nights for James Maddison next season?
Vardy managed it, didn't he? When Becca was on Dancing on Ice or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, Jamie Vardy. Great. If Maddison leaves, then who do you bring in? Who replaces him?
We don't need to. We've got the players. We managed last season. I think we're looking at doing enough business to bring people in that how Brendan's going to want the squad to play. So I'm happy, mate. I'm confident in. I've said it time out on your shows. I'm confident with whatever Brendan wants to do or bring in, because look how he's got us playing. You know, top five last 2 seasons, brilliant.
So with Nathan Collins going to Burnley for £15 million, does that pave the way for Leicester to get Tarkowski this summer then?
Why would we want big ears?
Why not? We do need another centre half.
We don't need another flipping centre half. We do. Fofana.
Wes is left.
We got Fofana, Cags, and Evans.
Yeah,
and then you've got Ndidi that can drop back.
He ain't a centre half.
No, but he can do a shift.
Yeah, he can do a shift, but then who do you put into midfield when Wilfred Ndidi's gone into defence? We didn't have that sort of.
Pappy.
Yeah, but Pappy don't seem strong enough to do it.
Yeah, but he did a job for us at the start of the season. Don't start fucking winding me up, boy.
Yeah. This is a debate.
Look, Mendy. played out his socks while Wilf was injured? Did he or did he not?
He did.
Proven point. Next subject, move on.
Let's talk about next season.
Yeah.
How do you line up next season then if all these players like Daka, Sommer and people come in then, Gray? Who comes in and who goes out?
Usually on a football pitch, mate.
Well, come on then. You told me who's going to be playing where.
No, you said, how do you line up? I said, usually on a football pitch.
Come on then. The defence next season. Where are we going? Are we going 2 at the back or 3?
2 in defence.
Well, 2 at the back as his centre back. Centre arms.
Let's play a 2-6-1.
A 2-6-4.
I didn't say 2-6-4. I said 2-6-1.
2-6-2 then.
Yeah. I missed one out, but at least I weren't 2 over.
Well, I'm 1 over.
So I'd probably go. I'd probably go 3 at the back for Fona on the right, Evans in the middle, and Cags on the left.
Okay, then 3 at centre back. Who's your left back and who's your right back?
Probably have at the moment Thomas and or Castagna, because Castagna can do a stint on the left. So Thomas or Castagna, and then out on the right, Ricky P.
Yeah.
Your middle's going to be Ndidi, Fiore, and how many am I on? 3, 4, 5.
7.
Then
So you got your 3 players up front now.
Yeah, well, I'd probably have someone just in behind them, and then he's going to be providing Daka.
So where's that leave Kel then, Gray?
Who?
Where does that leave Kel next season then? If Daka comes in?
Best place for him, mate, on the bench.
You're harsh. They've just awarded him a new contract.
Well, mate, I love one of them contracts, where you can, okay, he scored some goals for us. Don't get me wrong, he stepped up and that, but then once we started putting faith in him, his head took a wobble again. So, hey, mate, if I could earn 100 grand a week for sitting on my arse and every now and again getting 5 or 10 minutes on the pitch to put it out the stadium or into Rose Edge, then mate, trust me, I'll take a contract like that for a couple of years.
Ross, come on then, pick your formation and pick your team selection ahead of next season.
Well, okay. Obviously, Mr. Casper in goal. Oh well, wait, are we including people that are injured or not?
Yeah. Bourne's be back next season, and so will Ricardo. It'll just be James Justin.
All right,
yeah, he's out till Christmas.
That's the reason I'm asking, because I was going to put Double J in, but because obviously he's injured at the minute, I won't include him. Right, so my right back, I would go with Castagna.
Yeah.
Centre back, I still think player back wing back. Sorry, you've got 4-4-2. So I'm going to go Castagna at right back, left back. Do you know what? I'll stick with Luke Thomas, to be fair.
Okay.
And then you've got...
What formation you playing, Ross?
I need 3 centre-backs, actually.
So you're going 5 at the back then, yeah?
Yeah, and 5 at the back, obviously, plenty of, Fofana, or as Grace has known him as Fofona. It's just
Fofo?
No, you call him Fofona.
Fofona?
Fofana, innit? It doesn't matter. Well, we all pronounce things differently. We all.
Hey, at least you ain't as bad as Jamie.
Yeah.
You're Jamie's mate, Greg.
Hey, Jamie's a good lad. I like Jamie.
You just called him out the same pronunciation of names.
Oh, well. Mate,
No,
should have heard him down the pub 20 years ago, mate, slobbering names out.
Mate, can you imagine Arnold Gunlaugson? Bloody hell. Back in day. No, I think Kags, plenty for Fafana and Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
Castagno and Thomas. And then the question is, what for? Oh, God, it's so hard to pick, but 5 at the back. Indeed, is the holding CDM, and I would put Madison. There's not Madison. Sorry, Tielemans in the centre attacking mid role. Like I said, Tielemans plays. I'm in a bit more freedom up front. Again, until we sign these players, obviously, I'm just going to say the team that we've got: Barnes on the wing, on one wing, Ricardo on the other, and up front Vardy. Because I just feel with a full fit Ricardo, not like a 70 or 80% Ricardo, I generally think he is at full play as a winger. I think, with the pace he's got, he's got good crosses in the box, good dribbling as well. I feel like Ricardo could be on the right wing for it as well. That would be some shout. And I know he's tried there last season, it's just gone. But remember, he wasn't fully fit. So I think with a fully fit Ricardo, I'd love to see him at right mid, or wing, whatever you want to call it. How many places is that? 5, 6.
You've got your 11.
Have I got my 11 in? Have I? 5, 6.
So
Yeah, I have.
So what would you do with Kalichi?
Oh, goal!
Hang on, what's his opinion on Kalichi Nacho?
Hungary have scored. Go on, Hungary. Get it, Hungary. Get in. So with Hungary winning this, Germany going out.
Ross Gray said, what's your
opinion on Doritos?
Doritos?
Don't ask him about food. It's not Food Network.
No, Nacho.
No, Nacho. Oh,
Ross is thinking about food.
It's one of them because obviously taking the momentum he's got, it was amazing last season. I've scored them goals obviously after all that. I think depends if this Daka comes in or whichever striker we bring in.
See, I think he just looks so disinterested on the pitch.
What an header.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you then, Gray.
What?
Considering last season then with Kel's form, do you think it would have happened if it weren't for Vardy?
Huh?
Do you think Kel would have scored all these goals what he scored last season if it weren't for Jamie Vardy?
No.
Ross?
He turned provider, didn't he?
What about you, Ross?
I agree. I agree. If it wasn't for Mr. Vardy with this, providing, and not just Vardy, other ones, I don't think he would have scored all them goals. He might even score one. Never mind, 14, 15, something like that. So the game against, I know it was very convincing win. The Sheffield United one, for example, that was his first ever hat trick. That ball from Vardy for his in the actual second goal. Brilliant ball from Jamie Vardy for left foot as well. And then, so basically, Jamie Vardy's weak left foot, passing, but Nacho put it in with his weak right foot for it as well. And, depends on what happens next season. I think, hopefully, Vardy's fully fit because I tell you what, we ain't seen the last of Vardy yet. People think, he's coming towards the end, all this crap. But I generally think a fully fit Jamie Vardy is going to terrorise the Premier League once again. No, don't score Germany. So, but yeah, we haven't seen the last of Vardy yet.
Right, Ross. I'm gonna get my team out now.
Have you seen that header? What an epic!
I'm watching the Portugal-France game.
Well, Scott, you could be the analysis on that one. I'll be the analysis on Hungary.
God's sake.
But what score?
0-0.
Come on, France on that one.
Au revoir.
Why France?
Because then Hungary go through second automatically.
But if Portugal win this though, then they go above Germany.
Yeah, no, basically
Portugal go above France.
Yeah, but no, basically Germany will go out properly.
Ross wants England to play Hungary.
No, it's not that. No, because last time we mentioned about playing a little national team, what happened? No, because it'd be nice for
you got that fishing rod, Jack.
You what?
You got that fishing rod? He just took the bait.
Well, go on then. Let's say your team then, Mr. Martin.
I'm gonna go Casper in goal. Cags, Evans, Fofano, Ricardo, and Castagno. I'm gonna go for Ndidi, Tillman, Ndidi, and Sommer is a midfield 2 with Yuri Tillemans behind the strikers. And then I'm gonna go for Daka and Vardy up front.
So I'm watching this goal again from the player. It's a fantastic goal.
Let's pass over to South Yorkshire. Ross, what's happening, Ross?
So no, it was a great goal. It was a great.
Has it been a goal?
No,
it's been a goal, Ross.
Wait, I don't know, Jack. Has there? Been a goal.
Well, on our screens, Ross, they say Hungary have scored against Germany, Ross. What's happening, Ross?
No, you're right. I saw it go in, but I thought it was offside, Jack. Talk about on the spot there. Not bad that. But no, they're just showing it again. It was a great goal, to be fair. But no, that's not a bad sign. Obviously, all these signings, Sumer coming in. That's is it? What's it called? Dapper.
Daka.
Dapper. I thought you said Dapper.
Not Dappy, Ross.
You got Dappy from blooming. What was it? N-Dubs, yeah.
Oh God.
Tina Susan Whelan is Talisa.
Oh God. No,
Yeah, because anyone got a number I could do with some.
Well,
what a save!
And there's been a chance. What's happening, Greg?
Portugal France game. What's happening?
Mbappe 1-on-1 with the keeper, smashes it, and the keeper saves.
Oh, it's like a watch along, but unofficial. No. Well, put that thing back up. No, they won't.
England play against Germany round of 16. Not Germany lose. No.
No, absolutely not.
Don't rule the Germans out.
Well, 3 years ago they lost to South Korea. So
do you remember when Neuer come all that way?
Hang on. Didn't Macedonia beat them running up to this, or someone in this tournament who were like?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was North Macedonia.
Lowe was still sniffing his fingers 3 years on, Ross.
I was telling my wife about that the other day. I said, I'll show you the video, Simon, don't you?
No, don't know. It's on the end of them.
Oh, God.
Was the one where he was picking his nose and eating it and all?
Oh, no.
Picking his nose.
Good block. Hungary are breaking now.
Right, Ross.
I'm surprised Rashford's not there with his food bank.
Former Leicester midfielder Matty James and former right back Danny Simpson has joined Bristol City today.
Well, but I wonder why.
Kingy's going as well.
Kingy's signed.
Who's the manager of Bristol City?
I wonder. NP.
I thought you said HP then. I'm like, bloody hell, that's the wrong type of thing.
Ross, we're not all about food, you know.
No, but I think Bristol City have got perfect, all three of them. You know, Andy King, end of the day, what a great service he's done for us. You know, not just in the Premier League, in the Championship prior to that. Obviously, I know we had that one season in the League One, but in the Championship, the goals he created and scored was insane. My favourite goal, we talk about Andy King, my favourite ever goal for Andy King's was the one against Leeds United. We were 2-0 down, and then we got back. Schmeichel obviously was playing for Leeds that time. We scored, and then literally with Gallagher, it's the Paul Gallagher with his great penalty taken, and then obviously scored a fantastic volley. Andy King, great signing for Bristol City. Matty James, obviously, if he's fully fit, them two in that midfield would be great. And Danny Simpson, you know, I think he's a great asset too. So Bristol City could be a force next season under Mr. Pearson. Just don't call him. Just don't give him stupid questions to ask, because he'll call you something.
Right then, boys. Let's wrap up the show.
Right, I'm going to take my head out the sand.
Yeah.
You've lost your hair while he's been in there, Greg.
Camels next it.
But if anyone's watching the show, I've donated £30 to the Fox's Arms.
Yeah.
Jamie's doing a competition for when the English fans English can get over. So somewhere there's going to be £30 worth of drinks vouchers, courtesy of me, for the Fox's Arms.
Oh, that's nice.
So whoever wins it, good luck. And
am I late? Yes, we're about to finish, Hassan. We can't get the story on Tarkovsky today. Sorry.
I will chat to you all later. I'll let you guys wrap up.
See you later, great.
See you, boys.
See you later, lad.
Right then, Ross.
Oh, down.
It went from the Imperia 3 to Sublime 2.
Sublime 2. Jeez, I thought that was Ian Holloway then, but I realised it's the Hungarian manager.
It went from the Shield to just Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
No, it's the Royal Rumble. We've eliminated Gray, and we're now down to 2.
Right then, catch you in a bit, Ross.
I'm off. Well, come on, Hungary. Prediction
Enjoy
now.
the game.
Yeah, Hungary are going to win 2-0, I'm predicting.
Right, we'll see if we can get that one then, Ross.
Yep, see you later, lads.
That was Ross, that was Gray. Hope everyone's enjoyed the show tonight. It's been a good show again. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Please smash a like if you have, if you've enjoyed the show tonight, and subscribe if you're new. It'd be much appreciated. Like I say, 52 days until the new season starts on the 14th of August. And the Community Shield is on the 7th of August, the week before, 45 days time. So some big things to look forward to after the Euros. Obviously, pre-season is going to be starting as well. So will anybody be going to watch that? Hayley Breslin, goodbye. Hope you're well, darling. So yeah, smash a like for me, guys, if you've enjoyed this show. So it's a goodbye from me, and I will see you in a bit. Have a great evening, people, and stay safe. Goodbye.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.